So we're trying to befriend the Alamegans so that they can help us find our mystery man. This is, of course, we have to do it like this, a roundabout way. We're gonna get this done, hopefully tonight. Ah, finally. It's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Coromil some time ago, and he left me the sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it till someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me, just find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Oh, blast it. Would that I'd known what he was thinking. I'd have stopped at this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Oh no, we gotta go find him. Out in the wilds, alone? That fool. That great big sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please, help us find him before something terrible happens. Okay. How do I get out? There's the out. Okay, there he is. Watch out, a goblin. Oh, don't worry. We'll take care of this. Fireworks, what the heck? Okay. We a little laggy? There we go. Galleon. Captain? But why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, goddammit, the oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamegan soil again, together, or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. And let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I'll see you back at Quarry Mill. Okay, so let's go back. Here we are. Now will you help us, please? Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Yay. And now help us. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo, that's all? Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I'll provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. Yes! The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Yay! Now we can go back and make some progress, hopefully. Let's teleport. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I'd make that clear. You did, but read this little note. You spoke with Meffred. It has been so long since I last heard from him. I had feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Meffred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Meffred is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. Yay! Tell me so we can go beat him up or something. I don't know. Find out what he's following us. Yes. An outsider, resembling your masked stranger, has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you want to question them about their trysts. They are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. Alright, so we are on an information gathering quest. Alright, Waltar, what do you know, buddy? A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. Awfully defensive. Okay. Alright, Adelind. Gundebold sent you. Listen, I told him it was a bad idea, all that tripe about believing the masked man, and... you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it. Okay, so you know something and we didn't question you further? I don't know why. Sifrid. What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have. But I'll be sure to tell my friends you're looking for him. That sounded, a little vaguely threatening. Talbot. There's a bunch been skulking about right suspicious-like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble, mark me words. Well, you seem smart. Maybe the only smart one there is. Okay. So, you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I could see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. Oh man, that sucks. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. I will. But first... Wait, yes? You want to speak to me? Hey, adventurer. You done talking with the old bear? I guess. Got a message for you from Wilrid. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundebold and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over the craggy area north of here. I have a feeling this is an ambush. Like, we're about to get our butts handed to us, or we're about to hand I almost said hand our butts over to someone else. That's not what I was going to say. We are going to hand the butts of them back. You know what? I'm good. We don't have to continue that. Alright, let's mount up here. And head out this... Oh yes, the chunk. How far are we going? Oh wait, this can't be right. Are you serious? Oh no, that's that's our other quest. Where's our... Oh, we went totally the wrong way. Should we keep going? I do want to learn how to be a summoner. Yeah, let's attune to this. Let's go be a summoner. Since we are already heading that way, apparently. So we want to be a summoner. Oh no! I'm getting wrecked. I don't think so. Greetings to you once more, Evie. I had a feeling this unique opportunity would be nigh impossible for you to ignore. Let us proceed directly to the ritual, shall we? Wait, you didn't say nothing about rituals. Hold up. According to the records we recovered, the summoners of old would perform these rites in a land in which the naturally dominant element matched the aspect of the avatar they wished to call forth. Only in such a place might one sufficiently shift one's etheric balance in the desired direction. The element of fire is especially strong here in the Sigoli Desert. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I can think of no land more fitting in which to summon an incarnation of the Lord of Inferno. Before we begin, I must insist that you accept this gem. It may appear of little worth, but it's faded within its facets. What? Faded is not even in this sentence. Okay. But within its faceted depths dwell the memories of long-deceased summoners. Now, you must focus. Visualize the ether flowing through you, a vibrant current of energy transforming into living fire. Hold this image in your mind, and the raging heat of your life force shall spawn an edgy wreathed in flames. Be aware, however, that this nascent entity will appear before you unbound and hostile. It is your charge to overpower the avatar and establish yourself as its master. The path of the summoner is not if fraught with peril. Okay, let's do this. Oh boy. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna fight this thing. Do you see anything here? Here he comes. Yeah, come on. Whoops. He just stood in that. It's not standing on again. Nope, moved too late. Sorry, I'm paying attention to my kitty and not the game. Let's take care of that thing. It's okay, buddy. You can lie down and relax. Relax, little boy. Everything's fine. Yes. Hi. Come here, bud. You might die, but that's okay. Some things are more important. Yes, my love. Hello, buddy. I want you to be happy. Why? Okay, count all the nails. That's not what I was. You uncomfortable? Mm. Take this down. Nope, I didn't do anything. There. We can see the boy. Oh boy, this battle could have been over a minute ago if I was paying attention to it. Yay. Most impressive, Evie. The Fireborn Edgy has submitted to your will. You have mastered the austerities of flame, and that is no small feat. Pray let us return to Upkalu Falls that we might further discuss your achievement. Here, my boy, you can lie down here. There. Why don't you lie down here? Oh, yes. Okay, we are not going to do that. We are going to go back up north. So let's just teleport there, because that's really far. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you or someone else? Curl got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get her. Wow, we definitely didn't see this coming. It's okay. We got this. He just like watching his friends get beat up. That's fine. It's all the same to him, I guess. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. Oh boy. You don't know what you're getting into, bud. Attacked by Wilred and his cronies. That they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Yes, we must. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. Let's get that. Immediately put it on. Wilred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. What power could he be speaking? Gundabald, What? Why are you groaning? But Leona, God's preserve, what happened? I guess she's injured. Oh my god. I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to that hideout and they... Oh my god. I don't want this to be in this game. This is terrible. Oh no, I'm skipping this. I'm sorry. Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilred. He saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Berliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. What is the corpse brigade? Dude, I think I'm gonna do something rash. This is not okay. What those animals did to Bertleon is unforgivable. Heck yeah, it is. To think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. God. Okay, a knife. Now what am I looking for? Let's go up here. Oh, there's Wilred. O mighty Ralga, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. Oh no. They're going to try to summon something. It's not going to go well. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundabald's contented to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map? Oh, I see white letters. Yes, here we go. Oh, here's the map the guy lost. Cool, cool. Okay, now we're done. Gone, the whole lot of them. Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it they mean to do? Here's a knife and here's a map. What's this? A hunting knife and a map of Zanrak? Wait, you said Wilred spoke of crystals, did you not? They couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Imalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yards of the crystals. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Yeah, those guys are level 45, and I'm pretty sure those kids are the same level as me, and I almost got wrecked, so that's bad news. Bad news. Okay, let's ride there quick. Oh, looks like they got their butts beat. Wilred. Did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. We... Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Ralga to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizard men's catch. But they caught us, and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. Oh no. I regret our young ones' transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Oh boy. Yay, we win. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a woman like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. But wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralgar. He swore. Enough. I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Evie will wish to hear it as well. Yes, I would. I want to find out where this guy is. No more lies, Wilrid. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralgar, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. People are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilrid. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. Whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. Well, okay, as long as you're sorry. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Back to square one. Oh, man. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilrid told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. I gotta go back to Amphilia then. Okay. Welcome back, Evie. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and the Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Yes and no. Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Ascians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Okay. While you were attending to business in Thanaland, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. The sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 ruling, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Neuraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray, speak with her, and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Evie. Okay, let's go see Neuraxia. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medrad had an encounter with the scary Masked One. The Masked One is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with the digging one, Medrad. Digging One is to be found at Falgord Float in the North Shroud. Okay. Now... Oh, well, since we're here... Yeah, let's go... be a summoner. We're about to finish this quest and become summoners. And that will make our lives a little easier, I hope. This is truly a momentous occasion. You have rescued the lost art of summoning from the grasping mire of a forgotten history. But you must know more of the avatar you have bound. In the ancient tongue of the Allegan Empire, it would be known as FFXIV, where Edgy translates approximately to pure or the essence of. In short, you have tamed a willful manifestation of Ifrit's raging fires. As you might expect from an entity born of the Lord of the Inferno, this avatar and its capacity for destruction should serve you well in your battles to come. With such an ally at your command, it is not too soon to take upon yourself the title of Summoner. You have proven yourself more than worthy of the soul crystal you now possess. Yet be that as it may, the road before you is long and arduous. If you would triumph in this age of conflict, you must needs master more than just the edge of fire. I suggest you next fix your gaze upon claiming a servant of unyielding stone. This will of course necessitate you joining an expedition to defeat the primal known as Titan. This beloved divinity of the kobolds poses the greatest threat to Lim Salimensa, and it is there that you shall find allies in your cause. The risks are great, but so too are the rewards. Topple the Lord of Craigs, and we may the Lord of Craigs. The Lord of guys named Craig. The Lord of Crags. And we may progress to the next stage of our historic research. Fair fortune to you, Evie. Yes, the next summoner quest will be available at level 35. Oh boy. Hooray. We are now a summoner. And I think we're gonna get a level with that too. Okay. Great. Perfect. We are now a summoner. Okay, now we need to go to Falgord Flute. Ah, here you are. Medrod. Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It is only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. What? You wanted words with Medrod. Well, as you can see, that might be tricky. He's been this way near a fortnight. If you need him to make some sense in a hurry, might be as I can give you some advice. Though he looks a man grown, Medrod's still a little boy on the inside. You might try feeding him a serving of lentils and chestnuts, his mother's specialty. Stuff should be easy enough to find in Gridania. Oh, and a few soothing words wouldn't go astray either. Nothing like Mummy's cooking and her expert ministrations for a skinned knee, as it were. Okay, well, Nymphilius gave us some, so here you go. It was horrible. A waking nightmare. Cannot unsee. Oh gods, what have I done to deserve this? Mummy! Okay, buddy, here. Eat some soup. You found it. This is my favouriteest dish in the whole world. Mum made this for me whenever I felt glum, and it never failed to make me forget my... Wait a minute. You're trying to make me tell you about that, aren't you? No, too horrible. Okay, I need to soothe. Calm down. There. You'll be okay. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Oh, like ours. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman, one glimpse was enough to tell me that she'd died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure we won't have to suffer Medrin's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for bringing me lentils and chestnuts. Good boy, Betty. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Oh god. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk pointed the finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer's that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 6 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Okay. You've already seen to the Ziz. Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find aught to suggest the creatures are our culprits? Nope. Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can now safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects. Which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh? Ha ha ha. Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rocks southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them to Ganda. I have no idea what she was saying. Oh wait, what's this? There is something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself lest I worsen Medrin's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say... was it my mount? I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely in the same time as Medrid's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with the giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened to the rocky area west of here in case you had a mind to investigate. Okay. Is it down here? I guess so. Oh my god. Let's see what we got here. We're being attacked. This is not a winged eyeball. Oh no, we're being attacked by other stuff too. Gosh. Well, at least I can't blame Carbuncle anymore. I think I was just too close to it. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm dying. Yay, I lived. Okay, now we go down here. We got golems here too. Bad things, bad things. Actually, this might be where we need to go. There it is. Yay. Okay. Oh, here they are. Humming crystal. Oh boy. Let's go first. A monstrous Bannermite appeared, and you slew it. That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Falgord. Intentional or no, you've done us great service. You have my gratitude. This does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of the light combined with blind panic? It could be anything. Ooh, yes, I will take this. Put it on right now. Yay. Most folk are too scared to go with 100 yarms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name. But what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Indeed. Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. It is a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. There'd be no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Bannermite. But you and I were moms apart. How could we both have seen it at precisely the same time? Because there's more than one. Or one was my mount. What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Bannermite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball, isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be... Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. Ugh, it's so obvious. But then that means... Since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Oh no. All. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians, after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Well, thanks for a whole lot of nothing, you guys. Oh boy. I'm looking for a corpse. That's what the quest text says. Jeez. No. And there it is. Oh dear. Oh, there's a floating eye. We're taking it back to the authorities. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Gods be good, not again. Ugh. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any. Sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end none can say. Hi, buddy. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of... This button. engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. Well, it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, right? You have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on with your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mune. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Okay. Good morrow to you, Evie. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body. Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over by the Aetherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Okie dokie. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then, show me what you have. Seems to be some matter of decorative button reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Seinguled over the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. Okay, Lancers Guild. We'll go over there. Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear. Whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Please look at this thing. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Sandal, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Thank you, finally a lead. Hey, buddy. You wanna lie down and go to sleep? Little boy. Come on, lie down, get comfy. Yeah. Lie down, little buddy. Okay, and we're going where? Oh, just up there. Okay. You're okay. You're okay. Do you want to come here? Come here, sweet baby. Here he is. Hi. Yeah? You happy now? You want to be with your mama? You're a very good boy. Here's my buddy. I'm running the walls. Okay. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. The sigil of the Dartancourt family. How is it you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman. Her face. Was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. What now? You're gonna have some explaining to do right now. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartancourt. During that time I had the honour of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kind of fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men. We were masked men. My lady believed they would help her to regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaids to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was. But when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hawk Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavoured to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hawk Manor, on the western edge of the central shroud. Go now, go and do what must be done. Okay, we will. This cannot stand. I'm going to... what is it? The western shroud? What did he say? Central shroud. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's try out our new healer class. Scholar. Okay, first let's pull out our fairy. What else? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Now, I'm not familiar with healing with Scholar, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. Hopefully it'll be okay. Nah. Yeah, the tank is dead because he didn't wait for me. That's a shame. God. Okay, everything's fine. Oh boy. This group is a little... Okay. A little extra. It's an extra, huh? The guy didn't want to go in there. Or she, sorry, it's a girl. She didn't want to go in here to get the key because she said it was extra, but it turns out we need it. Oh boy. I just hope they're nice. Like, just be nice to each other. That's all I ask. Especially be nice to me, because I am about to let the tank guy die again. No! Oh no, I almost had it. I'm so bad at scholar healing. Like, this is a real problem. It's a real problem. I should probably say something so they don't attack me. And be like, I swear, I'm not doing this on purpose. Yeah, I knew she was going to say something. No, it's just... There's so much damage going out. And I'm struggling. Okay. Well, this is like the first time I've ever tried to scholar heal, so... Hopefully, if the fairy would help me, that would be great. It doesn't seem to want to do stuff. And she doesn't wait for me. Like, can you wait for me, please? At least, you know, let me be nearby before you pull, because... Okay, we're gonna get this. There. I'm just gonna spam ad loquium and everything should be okay. make sure the tank doesn't die. It's my one job. Job that I've already failed 3 times. Oops. Okay, wait. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Nobody's died yet. Everything's cool. I mean, in this fight, nobody's died yet. Oh god. Don't say yet. That's a bad thing to say. Alright. We're cool. Everything's pretty smooth. Down 15%. We got this. We're doing much better than we were before. Alright. We beat a whole boss without anyone dying. Hooray! Let's see what's in here. A black mage weapon. We don't need that. Going down the stairs? Okay. Usually people just jump. This is fine. Alright, I gotta be careful because... Oh god, that's a lot of mobs. Okay. Oh no, don't die again. Oh my god, I'm out of sight. No! No, no, fuck. No, she died again. Oh my god. They're gonna kick me out of this group. This is not fun. Oh my god. Seriously? And now I'm dead. Okay. Which way are we going? Gosh, I'm like worried that people are gonna start getting mad. I don't want people to be mad. Like, don't be mad at me. Also, don't be mad at each other. Just don't be mad. It's gonna be okay. Maybe I should stick to DPS or something. Or like work on my tank class, because healer's the hardest thing. Tank is pretty easy as long as you know the dungeon. Like you've got to know what you're doing, and that's I think that's why most people don't want to do it. 'Cause, I mean, I get so lost. So, oh my god, stop not waiting for me. Okay, I did it. I kept her alive. Yay! I kept her alive for once. Like, I probably could have kept her alive before, but I didn't realize I was having a line of sight issue, which is my fault. Like, I should have realized. That was stupid on my part. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. She's playing small for me. I appreciate that. That's very kind of her. Most people would just kick me and be done with it. Although I feel like in this game, people are nicer to each other, and that's always a nice thing. If this was World of Warcraft, I would have been kicked a long time ago. But, yeah, Yeah, maybe I shouldn't heal. At least not on this class. Like a white mage, I got it. I'm good. Astrologian, no problem. Scholar, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh boy. This person is being super salty. Not to me though. Like, not even to me, and I'm the only one in this group who deserves it. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just like, oh, this group is making me feel awkward. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. I mean, I'm glad they're not like being mad at me, but don't be mad at each other. This can be okay. Okay, put something. Make sure the tank doesn't die. Yeah, doing my job. Yikes. Vote dismiss. Who? I guess. Yikes. I'm glad it wasn't me they were trying to dismiss. Ooh, God. I don't know. I kind of feel guilty for saying yes. I shouldn't have. Oh, God. PRP crying. That's a hilarious name. Oh, gosh. Leveled. Tank alive. Yay, we did. Tank is alive. For now. Good. Keep the tank alive. It's my one job. My one job. Yay, I did my one job. Kind of. Okay. I'm doing it. The tank is not dead. Everything's cool. We put a bubble. Okay, tank is fine. Everything's cool. Let's put the dot back on. Oh my god. Don't die. Tank, don't die. It's my one job. Okay, she's fine. She's fine. We're good. Don't panic. It's all fine. Okay. We're fine. Everything's cool. I'm doing my job. Doing it well. I do miss Protect though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if it... I don't know. I'm sure it probably didn't really do that much, but I miss it. I do. Okay. Oh no. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I feel bad about that. I mean, like, ugh. I know, it's like one of those things. Although, I'm not seeing my chat for some reason. Pull that up here. Oh man, yeah, I haven't like dealt with stuff like this since I played World of Warcraft. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm just trying to get through the MSQ, man. Doing my best. Okay. Hopefully everything will be okay. Ooh. Creepy. Creepy, creepy. Oops, yes, please. Move to sealed area. Okay. Alright. Keep the tank alive. My one job. My only job in life. I got this. Don't panic. You panic a little bit. Okay, wait. Can I keep everyone alive and go get this thing at the same time? Where is it? No, I can't because I don't know where it is. Okay. Keep the tank alive. Keep the tank alive. Oh god. Alright, she's good. She's good. We're fine. Everything's cool. Okay. Got a little group damage going out. Nothing I can't handle. I think. Must heal tank. Alright. Yeah, Scholar is definitely different than White Mage. I love White Mage, but this is like, I don't even have a group heal, I don't think. Not yet. Anyway, I will. No, we're gonna die. Oh god. Oh god, no. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Panicking is part of the process. no, she died. She died like at the very last second. I'm so sorry. I tried so hard. I tried so hard and got so far, and in the end it didn't even matter. Oh. Sorry for the deaths. Oh god. I'm gonna commend her. Ah. Okay. Yay. Okay, everyone's gone. Let's leave too. Yay, I gotta commend. Oh. Oh, I can see the chat now at least. Yeah, but I feel like I need to give her commends because I let her die like 4 times. I tried not to. It didn't work out. I'm so sorry that that went the way it did. I feel bad. I don't, I felt peer pressured. I'm sorry. Oh. Okay. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. Oh gosh, we found them. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong. It is to that strength that the light is drawn. Oh, thank you. I know you were trying to help, but it's like, I don't know, she was upset, and then you were upset, and then I was freaking out, and it was just... yeah, that's true. I shouldn't give in to peer pressure. I feel like most of the time when someone like votes to dismiss, I just like don't vote. Because I'm just like, I'm gonna let you all work that out. But yeah, that was an interesting dungeon. But yeah, well, thank you for coming in, even if it was just to, you know, just to see how the end of the thing played out. She did die a couple more times, so if that makes you feel better. Yeah, the first key. Like I was saying, I was like, it's extra, but we need it. But, you know, like, stuff happens. I mean, like, memories fade over time with dungeons, and especially the early ones. So, it happens. Like, things happen. It's unfortunate. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Hydaelyn chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master La Habrea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. No! I need to know more about you. Fare you well, bringer of light. Wait! Come back! I want to kick your butts. Okay. Who am I reporting to? Oh, I have to go back to Gridania. Yay. Well, for better or worse, thank you for joining the stream. Welcome to the Pajama Party. Hopefully, I don't know, you might get a kick out of watching me kill other people. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Where are we going to? We're going to Old Gridania. We're going to... You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. Well, she was like a demon, and we killed her. So, she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe that they have brought upon others. Oh, don't worry, buddy, we're gonna kick their butts so hard. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore. Through misplaced loyalty or cowardice or both, I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Well, that's good of you. Wait, you sat back down. Aren't you going to the authorities? You should go right now, buddy. I'm just saying. You should. Okay, let's go. Actually, nope, can't return. Okay, so we're gonna teleport back to Horizon. And we're gonna use a ticket because that's expensive. Although, she did not stick around. That's okay. It's all for the best. I feel bad about that dungeon. I just don't want people to be mad at each other. I mean, it wasn't really peer pressure. I just didn't want them to fight anymore. And I don't know. DPS is easier to replace than tank. Like, it wasn't personal at all. I feel bad. I don't want that person to be mad at me. But it is what it is, and it's over now. Oh. Okay, I'm back here. Can go talk to Minfilia. Yes, please. Welcome back, Evie. I feel like everyone is constantly saying welcome back, Evie. Like, change it up, guys. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelveswood? Good, I guess? Two of Larbre's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then. The Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. I am so ready. Okay, let's see. I hope this cutscene is voiced, because it's going to be a lot of different voices for me to do.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Uh-oh.
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation.
Oh dear.
There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point.
Happy Halloween, Deads. Good morning to you. Did you sleep well? How are you doing?
So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
You overslept.
The Maelstrom
That's
has
good.
kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since.
Oh yeah, it is 6 a.m. for you.
Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst.
Great. I like being told
The
to expect the
Maelstrom's
worst.
help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept?
Of course, I want to continue with the story.
Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Yastola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Yastola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support.
Okay.
Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would.
If you would. Ooh, you found a point and click. What's it called? Are you streaming now, or are you about to?
Compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
Gomo. Never heard of it.
You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll stop in and watch it when you do. Okay, so I'm going to where now? Limsa, I think? Return here. Oh boy, you missed some drama that happened earlier. I was in this dungeon, I was healing badly, and like one of the DPS was like fussing at the tank, and I was like, I'm glad they're not fussing at me, but like, what is happening right now? Ooh, Daedalic, yes. Always burn the hunter. That's World of Warcraft. And isn't it always blame the healer anyway? Okay, this is... Oh, the maelstrom, duh. Okay. Let's go back here. Depends. Well, I was like, I have one job, and my one job is to keep the tank alive. And I was not doing that job. Not at the beginning. Like, towards the middle, I started to, like, get it. But at, like, the very end, like, the second that the final boss died, the tank also died. And I was like, no! I was so close to being good at my job again. Good to see you, Private Who's It? Private Who's It. That's my name. The Science sent word that you were on your way. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent, the kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Oh, this is Merlin. We're shopping. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. The Admiral herself. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Private Who's It. Right proud am I to call you one of our own. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Evie personally. Yeah, that's true. If I'm the hunter, you should blame the hunter, but if I'm the healer, you should blame the healer. For sure. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time that we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and no blood would be shed? And was it not the Laminsons who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Shola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. I trust I can count on you, Private. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the kobold should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Greyfleet Mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I meanwhile shall seek his fellows. Okay. Ooh, let's about 11:30. We've done quite a bit today. We've chased down a bunch of false leads. We've done a bunch of stuff. Wait, what is this? My feisty little chocobo? Ooh, we definitely want to do that. Alright, so I'm going to do a bunch of stuff off stream, I think. Just a bunch of, like, little stuff. Alright, Dads, I'll see you in a minute because I'm about to end myself, in fact. We've done a lot of stuff. Now, like, this part that's coming up is, like, as I recall, it's this long and winding quest line that is kind of boring, so I'm gonna just, like, knock it out off stream and then pick it back up before we actually fight Titan, because that's gonna be cool. But just so you know, there's gonna be a little time jump just to spare you all, because it's not gonna be fun to watch. Like, it'll be fun for me to play, but probably not to watch. So it's just like it's a little bit of filler. But so yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around. And I'm actually gonna see if I can, or actually, Dead, start streaming so I can raid you with my whole 2 people that are watching. All right. In the meantime, we're gonna go to, where are we gonna go? Actually, let me see. I definitely want to do this next. I need to go to, ooh, Quarry Mill. Yes, let's go there. Use a ticket. Okay, yeah, no, take your time. I can certainly, find something to do. Okay. Let's go down here. We are going to learn my Physil Chocobo is the easiest way to get down there. Let's go straight across and down. That will teach us how to have our Chocobo fight with us in combat, and we definitely want that as soon as possible. So we're gonna just pause what we're doing and go right there and do it. This is very important for us. We're gonna have Chocobo fight with us. Not Chocobo, but we named our Chocobo Chocobo. Okay, now we go down here. And I should definitely also off stream work on leveling my tank, because that healing did not go so well. I'm terrible at scholar healing. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Any other kind of healing, no problem. I'm actually pretty good at it. But scholar, for some reason, I just get so... I don't know what to do. It's not pretty. Okay. Dosset. Yes. The unmistakable smell of Chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? Yes, I do. Aye, I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Lucalo over Bent Branch Meadows. The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird. Dope. Okay, we're gonna do that. But first we're gonna attune. So, thank you for watching as always, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.